Let's talk about Xevious. We need to, because it's an awesome game that's often overlooked. It's on a lot of top 100 game lists out there, and a lot of people don't know about this game. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this game. Designed in Japan by Masanobu Endo. How about that one? I probably butchered that name. He worked for Namco. Game was released in Japan late 82, in America early 83. The game was originally going to be a Vietnam fighter game, shooter game, top-down shooter game, but turns out that they went the sci-fi route, which I think is cool. So let's jump into this game and check it out. Your ship is called a Salvalu, which is strange. I always thought that was really weird. You got two things you can do. You can shoot straight or you can bomb things. This side art in this cabinet actually shows sort of the top-down layout, which, by the way, is very, very detailed. Everything about this game graphically is good, not just the cabinet, but the game itself. Very, very nice graphics here. I don't know if those were done by Atari or if those were Namco graphics, but certainly the control panel here, you can see the player 1 and 2 start buttons, absolutely Atari. Joystick, and then you got left hand and right hand player buttons. So you can comfortably play this game whether you're right hand or left handed. Look at the artwork around the monitor. That looks great. Monitor's vertically oriented. The whole hood arrangement of this game is very inviting. And by the way, this game, a few years ago, this game was listed for sale that we're looking at right here, and this seller was wanting $1,000. So again, compared to pinball, what a bargain that these classic top 100 titles, my top 100 for sure, titles are. Just really a bargain compared to pinball. However, there is this. The reason why I don't own arcade games today is because they just get old really quick. Like after I get done with this video, I probably won't play Xevious for a month, right? And whenever I do, if I had the arcade game, well, it would just sit there for a month. And, you know, a few years I'd have to recap the monitor or do something with that. So I'm not saying anything other than I like pinball, I guess, more than I like, arcade games in the sense of ownership. But I sure like playing them in Launchbox, using MAME, because I've done that a lot. Now, I've owned this game, and it is very attractive. If you look here at the control panel, this is lit up here. I'm almost certain it's lit up there. I can't hardly remember. It looks like it's lit up there. And it's just an attractive cabinet to own. Whenever you look around at the cabinets in the background in this photo here, you can see this Mr. Do. Mr. Do did not have an attractive cabinet. Burger Time did. And let me go back. I think we can see the Tron cabinet just to the left of this one, just barely. And you all probably know the Tron cabinet, one of the prettiest cabinets ever. But Xevious, an attractive cabinet. Okay, so let's launch this game and check it out here. There's Xevious. Okay, so high scores to take a peek at. I can't even get close. I was playing this game earlier and I managed to get 39,000. Wow, not very good. Little history of this game. As a kid, when I first seen this game, it was in Paducah, Kentucky at Chuck E. Cheese. It was like my brother's birthday, maybe. I think that we went down there for, because we wouldn't have went for my birthday. I was too cool. I was a teenager. I couldn't do that. But I always secretly wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese so I could play some arcade games, right? And this game was there. And I saw it and I thought, wow, man, what a neat game. I was attracted to it. Just a little bit about arcade dynamics for younger people. And I don't know if all of us old people feel the same way, but back in this day, I had some money reserved to experiment and play new games, and some money that I would reserve to play games that I was good at and familiar with. And so this would have been one of those risky quarters that I dropped to see if I enjoyed a new game. And I did. I can't tell you the games I didn't enjoy. I can't really remember those, but I do remember this one. And what I remember about this the most is just how chill the sound was. The sound is very big to me. It's very important. And maybe it is to some of you. The way that this game looks, how smooth it plays. It's a brighter game. It's not just a space game with black backgrounds or black play fields. It has a lot of color. And it sounds good too. So all of those things were important to me. Let's drop a quarter in and let's see if you feel the same way. I'm going to be playing with a keyboard, so it'll be a little loud maybe. Intro music, not my thing. But the rest of it is. Listen to this chill music. Even when I shoot, listen to this. And drop a bomb here. The bomb sounds very mono. Everything else sounds very, very spatial to me. Yeah. Now this game is using the Namco Galaga hardware platform, as I understand. You can see how they make out. Let's just, not a big programming moment to talk about, but kind of. The water, the beachy parts, and the trees all are repetitive characters that have been reassigned to make a graphical background. Very creative work was done because there was so small amounts of memory available for programmers to use for these kinds of things. So very, very well done. The palette, let's say, of things that they could use was really well done here, I think. Oh, dude. I was getting greedy and wanting to bomb those things out. So you have to decide what you want to do. Do you want to shoot things? Do you want to bomb things? Do you want to play defense? Like, you can memorize maybe some of the movements of stuff that's going on in this game, and you would after you played it for a while. Careful placement here. Can you take out two at once? But, you kind of get lured in to trying to bomb things. Oh, I missed him. I'm going to miss him again. Oh, no, I got him. Wow, what do you know? But whenever you see certain bad guys, you need to engage them and quit worrying about bombing things. And you can always mix up which button you're using to bomb. There is a way to get all four of those. Oh, look at me drift right in there. Like, I can't even... the thing is flying into me, and I can't even decide to move in a different direction. Did I get him? Yes, I got one. I wonder if anybody's ever gotten both of those. But it's very rewarding to just kind of lean into these guys and fire. And then not do anything like that and almost die. Timing is important. Talking and shooting and dropping bombs is difficult to do. For me, it is anyway. Okay, so we've made it to this next level. So if you make it apparently around 70%. Oh, we didn't make it to the next level, or did we? Yes, we did. These little reflective spinning pieces of steel. They make no noise till you hit them. I just think that's crazy cool. I remember shooting these things and going, what's the point here? Oh, just avoid them. I was going to bomb that little pavilion over there, but I can't get over to it. And it doesn't risk anything. That one does, though. Some of these, I guess my strategy would be maybe quit looking and listening to everything and just play the game. Like I'm looking and enjoying the artwork. Look at this artwork here. This is pays a little homage to the Aztecs, maybe, with the graphical features that you see from the sky. I think that's pretty cool. Are we in America? Are we in Japan? Are we in an alternate universe here with our Salvio? Look at this. I can't even get to that thing. And it's going to try to wipe me out here. Whoa. It's firing to the bitter end. Well, I missed that one. There's something very rewarding about just bombing right in between two of those and wiping it out. So why didn't this game do so good in America? I don't know. Maybe we weren't so into the landscape look here. I think it's pretty cool myself. I think it's fun. In fact, oh, I just got a free Salvio. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people didn't like it. I like it. I think it's a really cool game. What is this? This is like a mini boss. I think. I've played this game better than what I'm playing today, and I cannot tell you. It's been so long. Even in that score where I almost hit 40,000, it wasn't anything crazy amazing that changes in this game. It still remains pretty chill and scrolls with some new enemies that pop up here and there. But you do have these like mini boss battles. Now, another thing, if I haven't mentioned it, I think this game is listed as one of the first, if not the first, vertical scrolling game. And I've just mixed up which button does what. At least I didn't die. There's the very rewarding sound of reflecting. Oh, shoot, ammo. I should have been more prepared for that. Okay, my previous game, I tried to put my Japanese name Rabamoto, which is probably not my Japanese name. But in this one, I'm just not going to put anything but the letter B. That is Xevious. It is. It's a cool game. It's very fun. If you've never given it a chance, or even if you have, go back and play it and see if you don't enjoy just the chill nature of this game. But there's more. Because while that's Xevious, there was a Super Xevious, and this is not it. This Super Xevious in my Launchbox ROM library, it plays off of like Nintendo VS stuff. Let's have a look at this just for a moment. You'll just see how lame it is. I mean, we're looking at stuff that was Xevious, and now this comes out in '86. Why would anybody play this? Let me just start a game. Drop a quarter, and look at the graphics here. I think this is set up for my controller. But anyway, I can drop bombs. I can't shoot. Because I think I have it for my Xbox One controller. This is just ugly, man. Look at the graphics. I remember whenever I just looked at this and I went, man, there's no way this is Super Xevious, like the real arcade Super Xevious. So what was Super Xevious? That was a harder, more challenging version of Xevious on the same hardware. I don't know much more about it. I never upgraded mine that I owned to Super Xevious, but I'm going to assume from what I've seen that it's just like a ROM replacement. So it comes out like 3 years plus later. Not really a big deal, at least to me. But this, I didn't even know about this game. So this game doesn't, Xevious 3DG, this game is so much fun. This is a game that is going to bring all of the features that I'm going to say the generation after me that joined into the arcade world love. Like when you die, the game never stops. It just respawns you immediately. And you can continue, right? And it has 3D. So, and you can play 2 players at one time. So all of those things add tons of more money in the coin box quicker. And the game is really the same game in a lot of ways. So they didn't compromise. And it's not like a spiritual successor. It's like a legit successor. So let's give this a go. Same kind of deal. I move around, shoot the little orby things, which are really neat, bomb things, and I can actually bomb a little quicker. And you can kind of plant a bomb, your little plus crosshairs. And then there's these Julie things here. And look at these tanks too, by the way. A lot going on here now. Game suddenly, I've increased my ability to shoot, and my bomb rate, I don't know if I can change my bomb rate any. But it definitely does a good job with 3D effect. And I've got those reflecting metal things. And now we've got, what is this? This is me dying. That is not even a mini boss. That was just sort of like one of those previews, like of what's coming, I guess. Yeah, oh cool. I was so excited about my perfectly placed bomb that I just died. That is really cool too. The whole idea of like ripping up the road, I think that's neat. These guys are neat. They got this little laser force field or something. There's a jewel. I want to grab that, I guess. And now I got jewels that exploded out of me. That happened really fast. Really, really fast. And I know how to play arcade games a little bit, right? So there went a quarter. Do I continue? Well, heck yeah. Because I want to see what's next, right? And there's the spaceship. And I guess I want to grab these jewels. I got one of them. And now I'm shooting lasers. Perfectly placed bomb. This thing's going to freak out and blow to bits. When you see this, does this not kind of give you the vibe of like a Quake engine? A little bit? I don't know. It does to me. This spider looking dude, the best I can tell, you got to shoot its legs off first, I think. Sorry for all the keyboard racket. Okay, I've done that. Now what? Bomb? No, I'm under its legs. I'm not sure what to do. Bomb, 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 bomb. Oh, I got it. Bombed it in its middle section. I don't know what these are. Okay. End of area 1. That's what those are. Big points if you complete an area. I can see why people would want to continue at least to get the area done. This is neat. Look at these ships. I'm going to bomb ships, pick up a jewel. And that jewel for some... Oh, yeah, this was cool. Look at this. This is just neat. I can hold... If I just hold my... Okay, this is my bomb button. Look at that. It's like tractor beam. Now I'm doing both, like my shooter and my bomber. That's so neat. So neat. There we go. Occasionally, I think you have to actually like... I missed that. That wasn't good. I probably will lose this special shooting effect here. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy how this works. Look at that. I like it. Just kind of glues onto the enemy and fries him. I guess it's like a laser. I don't know. I think it's cool. And do I do any better with it? I don't know. Maybe. I think it's distracting a little bit because it's kind of hard to see. Oh, I'm kind of back to my normal shooting now, it looks like. Because you can't really see where the enemy's bullets are. I think that's something that kind of perturbed me about some of those, I'm going to call them hyper shooters, scroller games that came out, probably in the mid 80s. They just seem to have this, oh yeah, I'm toast. I'm in area 2. Do I want to continue? Yeah, why not? One more time. But these hyper shooters, you can hardly tell where your bullets are and where their bullets are, you know. I just love that little boat floating around. I think it's so cool. Like, just looks like somebody on vacation, you know. Go kill those people out there enjoying the lake. It's terrible. Yeah, I'm just getting roasted here. I wanted that jewel, but I can't get it. Those are kind of neat. That's new. Things that will pop up like that. They actually look like they're popping up. These laser things flying in on the ground. That's cool. Don't think there's any defense for those. You just got to watch out. Feels like Independence Day or something. I can see these little shadows now. That's neat. I just now picked up on that. Yeah, so this thing, how do you kill it? Is it just a distraction? Am I getting ready to fight this thing? I don't know. Now I feel like I'm playing Galaga a little bit with those guys that just spawned. Yeah, so colors are a thing here, right? Because you see something and you don't know if you're supposed to pick that up, and then that increases your ability to, your firepower or something. I don't know, lots going on. So you have to pay money to train to play the game well, right? That's kind of how all those games worked in their model. So was it fun enough for you to go, I'll invest in this some more. I'll restart and I'll be better and go further. Then maybe I'll continue. Or did you do what a lot of kids that were younger than me did, as they came into the arcades in this era and then just flood the thing with quarters and really didn't increase their skill set much. They learned some, but they just learned really by dumping quarters and trying to get further and complete a game. I don't know. What's your thoughts on all that? I'm curious.